Hello guys, for my part of the video, I'm going to be covering a project that I'm doing at work. So basically, I'm using this Arduino Mega 2560 board, and I'm connecting it to these 3 ultrasonic sensors. And this is basically representing a parking lot. Each one of the sensors represents a parking spot. And I have it connected here in the input-output. And then on this side, I have 2 connections, one to the ground and one to the voltage. And in regards to software, you would connect this part in here and then the USB to your computer. And then you would open up the Arduino IDE app. And there you would code it depending on what you want it to do. For mine, I have it coded for it to display either occupied or available for each one of these sensors. And that's pretty much it.
Hello, my name is George Polk, and I'm here to give a brief introduction and overview of PICs. PIC stands for Peripheral Interface Controllers. They were developed in the year 1993 by Microchip Technology. They were initially made for supporting program data processors to control its peripheral devices, hence the name Peripheral Interface Controllers. What led to its need as a microcontroller was that there was a need for affordable microcontrollers that were not only fast but smaller, and that's essentially what the PICs were. They were fast, small, and efficient. What set it apart from the other ones were it was easier to execute, it was more consistent, it was less faulty than its predecessors, consumed less power as well, and it was easier. The interfacing was easier. The PICs are essentially the architecture of it is essentially two memories. First is program memory. Second is RAM or data memory. The data memory has multiple banks consisting of general purpose and special function registers. It also has 5 I/O ports, A, B, C, D, and E. Well, at least the 16 series does, which is the one we use here at Prairie View. There are 3 timers. It has an A to D converter, an oscillator, and a CCP module, which has 3 modes: capture, compare, and PWM. There are several other aspects of the architecture as well that I get into in my report. So some of the key features of the PIC is that it's widely available, it has a low cost, it's easy to reprogram, and there's just a wide collection of free application notes and ample developments, and just a great deal of information that's easily accessible online. As far as what it's used in, we can see it in our cell phones, alarms, TVs, and different sorts of things. But we even use them here at Prairie View just because, like I said, it's wide availability, low cost, and easy to access the information about it online. But it's commonly used in everyday products as well. And so, yeah.
Hi, my name is Omar, and today I'm going to be covering the topic of history, architecture, and applications of Intel, PIC, and Arduino microprocessors and microcontrollers. I chose to write about the Intel microprocessors. Intel is really famous especially in the technology industry right now. Every computer you can pull up, every computer, most of them have an Intel processor inside them. Some of the famous ones are i7, i5, i3, and you might even know older ones like the Celeron, the Atom, and the Pentium processors, even though they're not as powerful anymore. All these processors they're based on the x86 architecture by Intel. It's one of the first architectures ever created. It uses a mix of CISC and RISC instruction sets. This architecture is so good and so powerful and so efficient that even the rival companies like AMD use it in their processors. The applications of this is in every industry, every technology industry, aside from computers, robots, and drones, even automatic cars do use these processors in their systems. Even phones nowadays, they have a separate branch of processors for their phones. The impact of this technology is really good, and really big. It's the advanced. It's when the x86 was created, it was not that powerful, but today Intel has advanced it to the point that now it provides better sound optimization, better graphics, and good operational frequencies in computers that can accomplish a long task in a very short period of time. In conclusion, Intel is really famous now. It's really powerful, and its applications and its technology is increasing as the time goes on. Thank you.